Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Days. I'm Wanda. We're over here at the off-grid cabin. Hey, see Buck up there? Yeah, we're going to go outside. It's been a pretty day today, and I'm going to show you some of the plants and some of the things that are going on outside. We're just going to walk around and take a look and just chill on Crazy Days today. So these are our container pots, and they are looking awesome. And this long thing in the background back here, video coming up on Deep South in a few days. But look at this. This dinosaur kale or lacinato kale or whatever you want to call it is looking pretty good, except for the tips. I took some off today, but the tips are starting to get a little bit burnt. We've had some cold weather and then some hot weather, but look at that. So we're going to be ready in a couple of days to have our next meal. It's gotten pretty warm, so you see what's happening to my lettuce? It's bolting big time. Little teeny leaves, and it's putting on flowers. So I won't get too many more salads out of this before I'll have to pull this one. All of my lettuce, actually, all the plants are looking like this. These are the collards, and you see we've taken quite a few leaves off these, but they're still coming out. With the cold snap that's coming, they should be great because we've had cold weather. They taste awesome. We fed Prep Stutter Bob and Mrs. B some, and she said they were really good. She was expecting a bitter taste, but hey, these have had their cold snap. They look really, really good. And look at this. My cabbage. Not going to be long. I'm going to be picking this cabbage, but look how pretty the leaves are. Nothing's bothering them. No cabbage worms, no nothing. Just one pretty, pretty cabbage. Again, look, the rest of my lettuce starting to bolt. It's not going to do much more. I'll get a little bit for later, and that's about it with the lettuce. My other cabbage, look at this. See how pretty? The heads are about, I guess, maybe softball size right now. This one, the other one is bigger. The other one is about, it's probably getting close to eating size. But this one's looking great. And these are volunteer tender greens. Something started eating on some of them. Probably a grasshopper or something's had a few bites. But with the cold that we had last week, these things are awesome. They have a great taste. In a few days, all these will be up big enough that we can have enough to eat again. All right. This is my little cabin garden. It has done great in the winter. It did not do too good in the summer. It got too hot, too many limbs. But now, today, I got a couple of things of asparagus out of here and nibbled on the asparagus. So the asparagus is starting to come up. If you can see, this one's already ferned out. But there were some little ones like, you see here, in a day or two. And right there, I'm going to have asparagus. I see more. Right here. So asparagus right yonder. It's not going to be long. We're going to have asparagus. These greens up here are the Egyptian walking onions. And it has a few other greens besides the Egyptian walking onions. But we put these here so that when they multiply, they can multiply on each side and not have any problems because they're on a little hill. These beautiful green things, look at this. Potatoes. We've had these potatoes growing all winter. I've chopped them off a couple of times, but we're letting them go. Hopefully, this is January the 14th or so. There's a few all up and down this row. There's a bunch on this next row coming down. And Danny and I are hoping to have a few potatoes early. If not, we will use them for, if they're really, really small, we may use them just for replanting. But look at this. Okay, this is my hand. These plants a week and a half ago were cut off. They've done come back this much in a week and a half. Isn't that great? So we're going to see what's under those red Lesotho potatoes before long. Those right there are shallots. 3 long rows of shallots. They are growing like crazy. I mean, shallots everywhere. So we're going to be figuring out what we're doing with a whole bunch of shallots before long. And this is our elephant garlic from Hoss Tools. The shallots and the elephant garlic are from Hoss Tools. Look at this garlic already. Isn't it beautiful? We're hoping to have some really huge, big cloves to eat, plus some to save for next year to plant. So that's what the candy corn cabin garden is looking like in the January weather. All right, guys, we're just going to walk around for a minute, show you little things. We've got a video coming up on these little things right here. You see green? Look at this. Magnolias. Guess what? More here. So we have a video soon on Deep South about why we're planting magnolias. And look at this. Isn't the sky beautiful? The view is awesome. It stays like this. It makes Deep South just really a great place to be. The nature, the stillness, the beauty. It's getting late in the evening. The sun's going down. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful view? You can see the sun. It's fixing to go behind those trees right there. But look at this. When I get it where you can see it, look at the green. Isn't that beautiful? Danny's planted a few more trees off and on in there. You can see the little stakes maybe where his oak trees are. Some of them still living, quite a few. This was a year and a half ago that he planted the oak trees. Our peach trees are still going. And he's over there somewhere in the background working. We are expecting some really hard freezes next week, but look at this. These are the Corota carrots. My hand is here. Look at this, all the way up nearly to my elbow. These things are that tall. They are beautiful, the whole bed. We're going to be recovering them with this cover here. And look over behind it. My cabbages, I have 3 of them here that are looking awesome too. They're smaller, the heads are smaller on these 3 than the ones in the containers. Now here is some of our garlic chives that we have, and this is a little apple tree that we've got planted. Background is broccoli. And look at this. Isn't this beautiful? This is our clover and other stuff all mixed. You've got this, and this. Lots and lots and lots of green. Our chickens love this stuff. So you can see more clover around this apple tree. And looking down there, you see all the green. That is the clover we were just in. That's our broccoli. This is another one of our beds. This is our carrot bed here, second carrot bed. And look at these. Now it's down in there, so I'm going to put my arm in there. These are about 3/4 of the way up my arm. But again, beautiful carrots. This is Danny's side. And this is Lippy from Gemini Homestead side. Not much difference. They're catching each other, so they're looking great. And this is Buddy and Danny's bed. These are doing pretty good, but we had a spot here where water got in and where this tree is not letting it do what it needs to do. It's keeping it from growing and doing. So these are not doing on this end, but everything else that's getting light is doing just as well as the others. These are a Hoss Tool variety, 2 different varieties, and you see they're catching the Corotas. They're almost up to my elbow on this. That's crazy. These things are looking awesome. We're going to have plenty of carrots. And these are the Texas Legend onions that Danny grew from seeds from Hoss Tools. They're actually looking pretty good. We've only got a few spots that it looks like something maybe got them right here, but all the way down there's only one or two missing all the way down. So these things are actually growing very well from seed. Our girls and boys over here, our pigs, they just want to be fed all day long, every day. All right, I gotta go. So I hope you enjoyed a little afternoon walk, actually late evening walk around Deep South here on Crazy Days. I'm headed back to the cabin. I'm going in, grab a book, and enjoy the read. Thank you guys from Crazy Days.